Hi Cancer, welcome to your What's Happening in March general reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Cancer. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who really needs to hear this message. So my intentions for this reading, Cancer, is to dive in and see what is happening for you the month of March, what to look out for, what to expect. And this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So let's go ahead and begin your reading. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to go right on into the card pull, go ahead and check the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you with me now, thank you so much for joining me here. It does help me connect with your energy. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. Ring the sound bowl 3 times. And during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask, any questions you have about March. And if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, you're welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and tune into the energy of Cancer. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for the month of March. What is happening? What do you need to know right now about the month? So let's first get some themes around March for you guys. What are the themes for my Cancers in March? 2 general themes for Cancer, please, Spirit. All right, first we have love. Ooh, Cancer. Okay, so again, this is general, and although already I'm feeling very strongly love and romance for you guys, this could also be a family member, a friend, someone that you're deepening your relationship with. But honestly, for 85% of you, I do feel that there is someone you're going to meet that you're going to fall in love with, or already you met this person and the connection between the two of you is deepening. And there's a love story here that's going to start unfolding for you guys in March. The letter L is sticking out very strongly to me, as in Larissa, Luke, first, middle, last initial could mean something to someone. Doesn't have to be the case. Someone could even have 2 L's in their name. But let's see what this love is all about. And I just heard, what's love got to do with it? Okay, tell me more about this love energy for Cancer. Who is this energy? I kind of want to know that more than anything, so you guys know who I'm talking about here. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, March is the time you may meet them. Tell me about this. Okay, the owl. Ooh, deception, wisdom. Interesting. Owl energy here. So I kind of do feel that you guys are going to start to see the truth about this person that you're starting to have feelings for, that you develop feelings for very quickly. But with owl energy, this is old soul energy, wise energy, someone that's mature. Even if they're younger, they're like mature beyond their age, and they're listeners, they're observers. I almost kind of get Virgo energy with this card, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you could have very strong Virgo in your chart. Does not have to be the case, but I do feel like someone is trying to observe the repeated patterns of a certain someone at this point, because I do feel with this owl energy here, there's been a lot of lessons already in love and romance that Cancer does not want to repeat or go through again. So I do feel like you are definitely a lot more aware. You are definitely a lot more looking out for any sort of red flags that can occur. But I kind of also feel like this person, how you're going to know it's them, they have really big eyes. And even some may even have like hazel eyes. But I'm going to go ahead and pull some tarot because I want to get deeper into this. So what are 3 situations are going to be happening for Cancer in regards to this love, in regards to this owl? First, we have the 7 of Wands, Leo energy. Okay, tell me more. Messenger of air. Yeah, okay, so with the 7 of Wands and then the Messenger of air, I do feel at first like someone is very guarded, okay? Like almost coming across as like hard to get almost. But truly, it's because someone doesn't want to be played again. Someone doesn't want to be hurt again. And I even feel for someone here that I'm connecting to, your last romantic connection was a rough one. It taught you a lot. And so I do feel a lot of you are still kind of recovering from that, trying to accept love back into your life, but you're not going to just let anyone in your life. So I do feel you're kind of, whether this is you or the person you're dealing with, Cancer, someone is putting the other through some tests, okay? Just to make sure that there's not going to be any foolishness happening in my love life again that I experienced previously. And then the Page of Earth. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Earth. Interesting. I believe Pisces or Aries, I forget which sign, had this card at the bottom of their deck as well. Taurus energy. So this is a really good sign for me, as I'm seeing with this connection here with the 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who is very aware of the value of give and receive in equal balance. This is someone who I do believe is very stable. This is someone who does want to give, but also knows when they give too much, also knows when someone's not giving enough. So I definitely feel like during March, you guys are kind of just, I want to say almost like checking each other, but also kind of seeing how you guys flow with one another. And with the 6 of Pentacles, you are going to see that it is pretty equal. And that's when you spend some time together, and that's when someone needs a little bit more space. But I do feel by the end of the month with this Page of Earth, there is a high possibility of someone asking you to go steady, someone wanting to take this seriously or start having those steps and going towards a serious connection with you, Cancer. This could be someone that's much younger than you as well with the Page of Earth here, or you could be much younger than them. But let's go ahead and clarify these cards to get a bit more specific. I definitely am picking up on someone that works in finance or sales. Tell me more about the 7 of Wands for Cancer. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Someone definitely in the beginning wants to take it slow. And if you try to rush, try to push, try to, you know, get someone to go at a pace that they're not comfortable with, that's what's going to shut it down really quick. Because again, this person wants to make sure, or maybe it's you, Cancer, that everything that they're feeling or sensing is accurate, and not to let the fantasy of love and romance kind of carry them away from the reality like it did with your past connection. And then 5 of Swords, interesting. Yeah, that's the past connection right there. Someone you dealt with in your last connection really stabbed you in the back. Really, maybe even just the way they left was kind of what you feel like was cruel. Like they either just ghosted you, they either said some horrible things and just dipped. So it's like, yeah, you know what? I'm still kind of healing from that. And that's where I need it to take slow. But let's continue in clarifying all these cards, and then we'll do a deep dive. Yeah, wow. But someone won't be able to get you off their mind, Cancer. The 9 of Swords here, Gemini energy. Very strong Gemini energy coming through in the middle of the month. Wow, Death. Scorpio energy. Tell me about this Page of Earth. Yeah. Wow. Okay, 2 8s here. 8-8. Your birthday could be July 8th, July 18th, June 28th for some of you guys. With the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, this is someone who wants something serious. This is not someone that's just looking for a booty call, looking for a fun time to just dip out the next minute. This person takes everything a little bit seriously here. They like something more traditional. They like something more steady. They like to really take care of those that they care for, but will not overgive, will not, they're very selective in who they decide to pursue. They have a good sense of style. They like luxurious things, almost kind of like high-end designer, nice restaurants. Their bed sheets would be like Egyptian cotton type of thing, okay? Very sensual person. And I do feel they could also be like a collector of art, or even just kind of someone could live by like an art gallery. I don't know why I'm feeling that really strongly here. But with this King of Pentacles energy, they are seeing that you are someone that they could settle with, but they may know it takes some time. But with the King of Pentacles energy, they're very patient. They can wait. They can wait until you're ready. And also this person could have money, whether that's self-made or even come from a family of money, all right? Even for some of you, when you meet them or the first time you met them, someone was wearing like green, like dark forest green, or maybe like camo. Anyway, let's get into this. So first beginning of March, we have the 7 of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Leo energy, Virgo energy, and Aquarius energy here. So yeah, I kind of feel like this is the point where the feelings start to develop, but again, there has to be some tests passed. And I do feel with the Knight of Pentacles, this person understands that you are kind of in a similar wavelength as they are. You're being selective. You are kind of letting them know firsthand that it's not going to be so easy, especially because of what I've been through. And with 7 of Wands, I almost always feel like martial arts type of energy, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. Someone could be a training in that way, kickboxing. But I almost feel someone's ex could have been an Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius in their chart. And I think just the disconnection or the way they left just was something that made you feel played. So this time around, you're going to be a lot more logical. You're going to be a lot more observant, like the owl there. You are really going to be observing this person's consistency, reliability. And I do feel with them being the energy of the Knight of Pentacles, they want to move this forward and they will go at the pace that you need them to go in, Cancer. And they're really polite. I'm getting that too, like the type that would, you know, just have really good manners and just overall someone that you can tell wants to have something serious here. And I feel like that will be the first thing in letting kind of your guard down. And even if some of you, again, still put up that defense, or maybe they are, know that if you just give them patience, understanding, it will come down. Now we have the Messenger of Air with the 9 of Swords and Death. Someone has a lot on their mind towards the middle of March based off of, you know, what's been happening between the two of you so far. And I do feel like someone wants to get something off their chest, but I don't feel it's anything like, you know, a secret child or I'm married, by the way. No, it doesn't feel like that. It feels more so like, all right, we've been at this, we've been going slow, steady, but I just want to know, is this something that you can also see being in the future? Because I do see something with you, and if it's not, let me know, because based off of the 7 of Wands energy in the beginning, I just don't know where you're at, and if you see me the same way. I mean, really, they have been running so many scenarios in their mind about you, Cancer. And I think they just, in the middle of the month, want some sort of confirmation that this can go anywhere. And if not, then they want to put an end to it now before more feelings develop. So maybe there will be that conversation of, should we give this a shot or should we let it go? But I do kind of feel like Cancer, especially if you were the more guarded one, you may be in this 9 of Swords energy where you realize those feelings are starting to build again, but it's worrying you. And maybe even some of you guys, whoever's in this 9 of Swords energy, is going to kind of explain their behavior, what happened to them in their last connection. And maybe that's why they've been defensive. And I think just by letting that off someone's chest, it's going to transform the connection. Because once you're more aware of something, instead of leaving someone in the dark, you can work with that information. But to kind of just have these behaviors without any explanation makes people have their own assumptions about it. So I do feel a conversation with the Messenger of Air coming through about someone's worries, fears, struggles, why maybe things have been moving a bit slow. And I think it is going to help transform the connection with Death here. Someone, I don't know if this is recent or will happen, but like someone's taken a picture or watched someone else sleep who has slept in their house before. Anyway. Towards the end of the month, we have the Page of Earth with the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, I do feel an offer, an opportunity that someone wants to try this out, give this a chance. With the 8 of Wands, I even wonder if you'll be invited on some sort of like weekend getaway, some sort of family event that they want to take you as a +1 to, like a wedding or something. And with the 8 of Swords, it may make you feel nervous because you know it's on the precipice of really starting to get your feelings involved. That with the 8 of Wands, maybe all of a sudden you know it's going to move fast if you accept this offer. I do kind of feel with this Page of Earth and the 8 of Wands as well that someone may be deciding to delete the apps, quit the apps if you do decide to make something serious here. But yeah, I kind of just feel like with this Page of Wands and this 8 of Wands and 8 of Swords, like someone is feeling like taking a chance and taking small steps. Again, this is not like the Ace of Wands where it's like, all right, we're all in. Ace of Cups, I'm feeling for you. Let's do it. It's like, all right, I'm willing to do more effort. I'm willing to give this a shot, but we're going to have to start with the little things like, you know, dinner dates, hanging out at each other's houses, seeing how that goes. But I feel like the only thing that can really stop the progression of this is the self-sabotage here that someone has, especially if they have very strong Gemini aspects in their chart, a Gemini moon maybe even for some. And it's like someone's going to give you the opportunity to kind of break you out of your shell, Cancer. And I do feel it's through a date, it's through asking you to travel, it's through, you know, asking if you want to go serious with this person. I kind of feel that very strongly here at the end of the month. I also see at the end of the month a work business trip that someone may be asked to take. Okay. All right. Let's pull some more cards. Tell me more about March for Cancer. Tell me more about March for Cancer, Spirit. I'm hearing this person wouldn't waste their time if they didn't have genuine feelings with you, Cancer. So that's something I want you to know, because again, like someone's past is really kind of infringing on their mind here. Then we have the Seer. And it says, follow your intuition. I wonder if someone's going to go in March to a psychic, to a tarot reader, has an appointment, a Reiki healer, and ask certain questions about their love life. And you're going to get some mentorship through that psychic, tarot reader, healer. But I also kind of feel with this year that you are also listening to your intuition more than your fear. And a lot of people are like, well, how do you know what's your intuition and what's your ego, your fear? Like, I always feel, and this is just my opinion based off of my own intuition, that even if the information I see or feel or sense is not what I ideally envisioned, it's like a gentle, soft reminder. It's not anything that makes you freak out, makes you, like anything that kind of induces that fight or flight type of energy that could come about us when we sense something that makes us afraid. So I feel like you guys are listening to your inner voice a lot more and that guidance a lot more. And I do feel since that last connection, your heart chakra and your trust has been a bit off, but there's something about this person you're already picking up on, sensing that is far better than what you had before. And you're listening to that knowledge from within of, okay, you know, Cancer, even if it's not a giant step, you can take baby steps. And I do see that you'll already have, you'll see the type of 3D evidence from that. I also feel you're going to have dreams of this person quite a bit in March. And those dreams are telling you something about the connection of what to do within the connection or who this person is and what their intentions are. I just saw an acorn and I wonder if that's just like a symbol from spirit to give like, you know, this is the seed, Cancer. This is the very start. And the acorn could grow into an oak tree, which is massive, right? And I think you guys can start to see like and maybe daydream during the day you catch yourself of this person and having something with this person. And I think that is Spirit's way, or your higher self's way, of showing you the potential of this. But someone also knows how psychic you are, how intuitive you are. You sense everything. And I think this person is, even if you are very spiritual, like that's part of your personality, people get it from the first few minutes of meeting you, they're very intrigued by it. They haven't come across someone that is as spiritually gifted as you, Cancer. And I think that's a big part of their draw towards you, especially if they're a lot more logical, pragmatic. You balance them with that mystifying type of Cancer essence that we all love Cancers for. Someone also thinks you have really sexy shoulders, or maybe someone has like a birthmark, a scar, or like a tattoo around their collarbone or chest area. Tell me more about March for Cancer, Spirit. Tell me more about March for Cancer. Ooh, there we go. God of reflections. Interesting. And it says the qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. Oh, we're going to be real here, Cancer. Okay. So this is Spirit's reminder about, you know, the illusions that maybe some of us assume based off of the past that is not associated with what you're dealing with currently. And especially in the beginning of the month with the Seven of Wands. There may be little things that this person does that may trigger you to think, you know, what if they're doing this? What if it's going to be like the last, like they didn't text back immediately or whatever, right? Like Spirit is, during those times of whatever way that comes to you guys, in the beginning of March particularly, Spirit wants you to take a deep breath and ask yourself, honestly, if this is anything based on fact or reality, or if this is just a wound within you from the past. And I think by being honest with yourself and kind of deliberating and seeing what is a wound and what is the truth and reality, it's going to help clear the old psychic buildup of the past, Cancer, that is still kind of within you, to be honest here. But I also feel like you guys mirror each other a lot. You guys are going to have like similar past, similar upbringing, similar stories in love and romance. Like you guys are reflections of what you both have been through. And I think through talking with this person, you're going to see like really strange coincidences. Like, I don't know, like somehow if you guys came from different places at one point, they lived in your town as a child and you had no idea about it because it's such a, you know, stuff like that, right? And I think that's another way you're going to see this energy. And I want to say too, Cancer, maybe I'm feeling a part of this triggering that's happening is that this person, for some of you, may look similar to your last person. And just subconsciously, that's a little bit stirring up, right? Because, I don't know, sometimes we have those physical reminders make us think of their old traits and behaviors, right? So they may have like similar complexion. You have a certain type and they're also part of that type. So just be aware that that's what Spirit wants you to acknowledge, or at least consider, when there's certain fears coming up based off of your own thoughts of what could happen, okay? You really need to be around water, Cancer, in March. And I wonder if you live by an ocean, a lake, a river, and if you don't, like trying to find wherever in your state or country that you could go just to kind of be around the water, because I do feel it's very healing for you to even just walk by the water or sit by the water just for a few minutes. It kind of regrounds you in a lot of ways. So some of you may be finding time to spend closer to water, or even just taking a bath with Epsom salts, I think is going to be something that helps clear your energy as well. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys and see if there's anything else you need to know about this new love, about March in general. Any last minute advice from Spirit for my Cancers? Healthy lifestyle. I like that. Archangel Raphael. And Archangel Raphael says, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Okay, yeah. So maybe even for some of you, if it's not so much a past, it could be that, I don't know, February, January may have been very hard-working type of months for you guys, or a lot of struggles, a lot of blocks, a lot of delays, and you guys are just physically, mentally, emotionally drained. And I think part of what will help you get back into balance is to, maybe some of you guys are curious of starting a new diet to add more protein, to try vegan, vegetarian, whatever it is for you particularly. Definitely sleep. I feel a lot of you have been struggling with like a good night of sleep. And so there may be things you need to try out. What I do, I used to struggle with insomnia really badly, being a Cancer myself. And now what I do is that I put on like meditation music and I just easily fall asleep to it. And others of you exercise, getting some more exercise, going on those walks. I think even in small ways, you don't have to be at the gym 24/7, but I think moving your body will help you also kind of elevate your energy to where you can let go of the detachments that's kind of blocking you from opening up to this love. But this person could also be very healthy, very into health, fitness, and maybe kind of inspiring you to get into it as well. Like almost like a personal trainer I'm kind of getting for some of you guys. Anyway, Cancer, thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated with you guys and gave you clarity, insight, healing, guidance in regards to whatever's happening or coming for you guys in the month of March. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Cancer, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Cancer.